So you've got a toddler, you were saying?
I've got a toddler, yeah. So life is quite busy at the moment, but generally got one campaign or another up my sleeve most times. And this been living around the corner from here for about 9 years, and being so close to an amazing big body of water. We need to access it, right? We need access to water like other countries have access to large bodies of water all over the rest of the world.
Absolutely. What other campaigns are you interested in?
Mainly environmental campaigns, so protection of the environment. 20 years as an activist.
That's great.
And thinking about like people's well-being. You know, we're in a mental health crisis, and what's really good for people is blue and green health spots. So this is amazing. Imagine if all the city folk from Bristol and Bath could access this, and it wouldn't affect the bird population at all. It doesn't need to affect that. You can have areas that are cordoned off, like in the rest of Europe. You just have a cordoned off area for swimming. You can dump, like over there by the Woodford Lodge, there's a deep there's like a pier that goes out like a jetty, and you can jump straight off that and into the deep water, not affect anything else. And you just have a lifeguard, you know, on hand at all times. Bristol Water just needs to get a lifeguard. It's really easy. It's really easy to access the water. It's just great.
So why do you think this is like so important for mental health? What does wild swimming give you?
There's an amazing book by Wallace J. Nichols called Blue Health, and it's really worth the read. There's loads of academic research in there that shows how good water is for us. I mean, that's where we've come from as a species. We originated from water. That's where life came from. And there's something innate within us beyond our rational mind that brings us back to water, and it's the what's the word called? There's a word for it, where this constant movement of the water calms our nervous systems. It's a fascination that we're drawn to. It's the reflection of the light, and also the positive ions that come off water, especially the ocean, makes us feel calmer as well. There's loads of research you can find about.
And how do you think like cities should incorporate water and making people feel connected and part of that kind of commune with nature?
I mean, we've reached the limit of the world's population. 50% of the world's population now live in cities and are surrounded by concrete the majority of the time. And sure, there might be some nice parks and things to access, but blue health is really important. So I just think this is such an amazing thing to have on the doorstep of so many Bristolians and Bath residents and the rest of the Mendips. You know, it's amazing. And there's loads of research to show why it's not a problem. So